Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing today I'm gonna be doing a clock collection. Let's get started. Here are all my clocks down here, and there are alarm clocks and some kinds of clocks, and there are clocks right there, a white clock and a Kensington biggest clock. And the Soujan 31-day clock keeps on perfect time. Here's a LED clock, Mickey Mouse clock. It plays music. Why not? The windows light. And here's Mickey Mouse. And it plays music for the clock, but she said clock. Then on the top of it, it's my cat clock. Here's a semi quartz clock. Here's Max, my dog. Maxie. Here it is. This is my dog. She's very friendly. Next, I have an IKEA Pug wall clock. I found this clock from a store. It's called Boomerang. And here's the barometer, and it has also a it has a thermometer, and here's a yellow clock with a smile face, and I can put it on the wall like that. And here's my singing bird clock. And here's my Seth Thomas clock. You can open the glass, but I can open the glass. Okay. Like this. Stand like this. Maybe. Like this. And it has a chime. That's how it chimes. Okay. Put this. Okay, I can make a Westminster. It has the button. Okay, and it just stands like this. Yeah, it looks beautiful clock, and it works with a red second hand. So I'm gonna show you the other clocks. Here's my R&A clock with a Chinese clock case, but whatever. It still looks beautiful, and it chimes like this, maybe a bit loud. Okay, let's lock the door. Yeah, but on the southern clock, you must open like this. I finally have one, but not to go. But now I have one, and it's regulator. It doesn't say regulator, but it is a regulator. 31 day. It's only from 31 day. Then here's a white clock, a vintage clock, my retro flip clock. And here's a chair, and under there is my dog. She has beautiful eyes. Here's a vintage clock. Here's a retro flip clock. Here's a clock, and here's a clock. Here's a clock, and here's an antique clock. Look how beautiful does my cat clock eyes moves, and look at her tail. It looks so beautiful. This is my favorite clock I have ever seen. I finally have a Kit Kat clock, and it's a battery operated. I have 2 battery operated clocks, so that cuckoo clock is a battery operated. Okay, now that's the Meatball Man. No, that's the Meatball Man. It's from Gooseworks and Literonimo. You can watch the Meatball Man when you're 9 years old, but not 7 or 8 or 6 or 5 or 4, 3, 2, 1 or 0. Otherwise, you'll have nightmare for the Meatball Man. Yeah. Here's a clock right here. It's a drawer clock, and here's my drawer clock, which is made by Cycle Collection, and it's quartz. There are 2 clocks inside, and here's a pocket watch. Here's a slab alarm clock, that car clock, the fish clock, the thing, what is that called? Oh yeah, turquoise alarm clock, my travel alarm clock, my Seiko alarm clock. Here's my alarm clock that it's made by West Clocks. I finally have a West Clocks clock. It is. Take a closer look. West Clocks. Just put this back. And here's my Ekuti travel alarm clock. There's this bicycle clock, alarm clock behind it, and there's a square clock, the alarm clock, the dealing clock, and the Paris alarm clock. There's a white clock, there's another white clock, and there's my helicopter clock, my clock right there, and there's a digital clock. I have 3 digital clocks. There's one on the kitchen and 2 on my clock room. Yeah, I have a stick for the phone, so I can show the clocks that they're high. That's why. Here's my Abbey clock. Here's my clock that is made from Punta Cana. It has a starfish. Here's a more time clock. Here's my my office clock. This clock is for the principal office. So, yeah. I finally have this clock. And it looks so beautiful. And it's tick, and this one is also a tick, and that one is also a tick. But that one is a school clock. That's a school clock. I finally have one. And there's that black clock is my IKEA black quartz clock. And there's my Batman clock, my Minion clock. It was dead before, but now it's working. How it showed. Yeah. Okay. There's a clock. There's my Lebu clock. And here's a clock. It was dead before, now it's working. Here's my battery operated cuckoo clock, not anniversary clock. But that one is my this is my quartz anniversary clock, and it's from Germany. So this anniversary clock is my favorite. It works the pendulum on the bottom in my anniversary clock. So the whole clock over here, it's made for anniversary, so it's called the anniversary clock. And it has a beautiful pendulum, and this anniversary clock is my favorite because the pendulum works very beautiful, and this is my favorite clock I ever seen. Here's my white clock. It's the same one like that clock over there, but it has a new second hand. But this one looks clean, but that one over there looks dirty. I must clean it because you know what? Why is it dirty? Oops. Oh, I'm gonna put it here. You know why is it dirty? Because it was in a store and they don't clean it. I don't know. But this one looks very clean. And the white thing looks clean. And I like it. It's the best clock. I already show you this clock. Okay. This thing has a pendulum, so the clocks are gonna strike noon, but what are you missing for? For the chimes? And what about this one? Oh wait, I forgot something. Must put the thing right here. Okay, must be like this. So and guess what? The bird clock will strike soon, but I don't know if it will tweet, but I'm gonna show you my clock collection. Here's my Junghans clock, and and it's quartz. It's my favorite wooden clock. I saw this clock from a pizzeria, and I have a clock home, and they're like the same. But the clock face is a bit, it's a bit like this one, but this one, the clock face was a bit back, but mine clock, it's like front. So that's why. It's going to strike 12 o'clock soon. Only 1 more minute left with this kind of clock. Here's my classic clock. Here's my monster clock. The thing. Oh, there it goes. And there goes that one. The 12 o'clock on this clock, it cuckoos. And the both clocks have started. But this one already and that one already too. Okay. There's my motorcycle clock. Here's my American flag clock. My dog wants to play this broken clock. Here's my pendulum clock, my colorful clock, my rose gold clock, this clock, my trunk clock. Here's outdoor-indoor clock. I put a new movement. Now my dog starts to bark. As you can see, he starts to get angry and scared. Okay. But and here's a white clock. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! Oh my god! Here's my railway station clock. There are these clocks. This is Prim alarm clock. That's a black alarm clock. There's a Pell Corporation clock. And here are these clocks. Okay, now we're gonna go to this room. I have a new clock. This one is this is my new clock, and it's called Pros. This is my Pros clock. Here's my atomic clock. Here's my grandmother clock. Here's my pro clock, but I forgot. Oh, I forgot some clocks. Here's my coffee clock. Here's a clock right here. A black clock. The IKEA white clock. It has IKEA from Bulgaria. And here's my pink clock. Dr. House clock. And now, oh, here's a clock. Here's a clock. Here's my kitchen clock. Here's my mid-century clock. And there's my music alarm clock. It plays music, but I want to play music right now. Here's my white clock. Here's my grandfather clock. It's made by Tempest Fusion, and the top of it, it's a alarm clock. It's made by More Time, and it has a quartz alarm movement. Here's my time clock. And here's the thing, the picture about the meatball man. And she gets closer like this. so she'll crash. And I'm so worried. I'm right here and the Meatball Man is there. Here's my picture clock. Here's my, I have 2 hallway clocks, so this is the hallway clock. And the gray clock, that one is also a hallway clock. Yeah. And there's my time clock, my secret hiding clock. There's a clock. There's a clock. This is a very small clock. I got it for Christmas. Here's my Paris clock. Here's my stickers wall clock. I put a new battery and it works. There's my Xinjiang clock. Here. It's in the thing. It works. Okay. Next. Oh, I forgot one on the kitchen. There's a clock. I forgot. Last clock on the cloakroom. Here's my atomic clock. And it's a digital clock, but it doesn't show the correct time. It says from midnight, but it's not midnight. It's afternoon. I waked up at 10 o'clock. Now we're gonna go. This is gonna be 2 more clocks, maybe. Here's a fire truck watch. Here's my alarm clock, and there's my wall clock. There it is. It looks very beautiful. It's made by Mutime. Take a closer look. Here it is. So, guys, you know what? Hit the like button, subscribe. Bye.